Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sally and we're going to do a little bit of an experiment today. We're going to be using aquacast and we're going to see if we can do a bauble like you would pour it around with resin. Not sure how this is going to go, but we'll find out together, won't we? So first of all, I'm going to mix up a little bit of this. Probably won't need a lot, so I'm just going to do 30 grams of water to the 100 grams of powder. Have I used a big enough pot? I don't think I have. Oh, maybe, might be all right. Oh, is it going to be a bit tight in it? But right, 95. I'd rather have it a little bit on the runnier side than the thicker side. So we're going to mix that in. Love this stuff. So easy to use. Mixes in really well. Right, so let's move that out of the way. So I put my bauble on a little bit of paper just so as I can slide it into there. Bit of extra tape just to grip it. Let's see how we go with that. Right, I think that's a bit thick, so I might add a bit more water to that. Put a drop more water in. Oops, that's probably a bit too much of a drop. Oh God, give that a stir. Well, I probably added too much water now, so let's put a bit more powder in. And we're going to see if we can do a bit of a marble effect. So I'm just going to drop a few drops in. And I'm using the Bowenite pigment. This is by Bowen Nicole. I'm going to give that a little bit of a swirl, not a lot. Let's put... I'm going to put a bit of plastic under here because then I can save my drips and make them into some chips. Right, let's turn this on and see how we go. Is this going to work or not? Probably didn't need to mix up that much, but it won't go to waste. Probably don't. Oh, I made up way too much, didn't I? But let's get that spinning. Right, we need something to pop this into now, don't we? So I'll be back in a sec. I'll just go and get another mold. I think I'm just going to do the lid of this flower pot. So I'll pour a few bits in. There's a little bit of a lump there. Give it a tap around. Pour the rest in. It's not quite enough, but we'll set that aside anyway. And see how we go. So a few little drips coming off, just catch them, scrape the remaining bit into there. Oh, I could always scrape this up, couldn't I, because that's clean. Pop that in there. You can always just let this go hard and then make chorizo chips out of it and then use those for another project. Let's just add that in there to top it up a bit. There we go. Right, I might just mix up just a little bit more of that, just so as I can fill up that lid. Let's just pop, we'll just do it in the same little dish, it'll be all right. Oops, sorry if I've been off camera. Just make up a little bit more. Give that a stir in. I'm not worried that it's like a slightly different colour. It'll just add to like a sort of marbling effect. And we pour that in the pot. Give it a good tap. I really don't know why I've just got one glove on. You don't need to with aquacast. Now I also spray mine with alcohol spray. I've not seen many people do that, but it doesn't seem to have any effect on it. It doesn't hurt it or stop any curing properties in it, so that's what I do. So this should only take about an hour to cure. It's looking quite nice though. Seems to be covering all right, which is quite a surprise. I didn't think it would, but it does seem to be. So I'll pop you on pause and then we'll come back in half an hour or so and see how it's turning out. Hi guys, we're back. So it's dry, I suppose, because it's only like really thin. So right, first of all, let's just get this one out the mould. Let's see how the marblings come out on this one. Oh, I didn't leave that long enough. That's broken off there. Alright, well I obviously didn't leave this one long enough, so we'll leave that one, I think. Yeah, that's breaking. But the marbling would have been nice if it had been left a little bit longer. So leave that. Right, let's get back to this one. So let's turn this off and have a look. So this is what we've got. It's got these like little bits where it's missed. Let's just get this out of the way. Let's put that there for a minute. Put that up there. Move that out of the way. So this is how it's turned out. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a complete fail. I do actually quite like it. But I don't know, what do you think? Let's take this paper out. I suppose what we could do is we could either give it another coat, but I was thinking while I was seeing it drying, because it's got like a gold top to it, I wonder if we can squirt some gold in there, and that's just acrylic metallic paint, put some in there, swirl it around and then see what that looks like. So let's give that a try. Just give this a shake up. Right, so we're just gonna pour a little bit into the bauble. Make sure I don't spill it on the side. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's put a little bit more in. Or should I add a drop of water to it? No, I think I'll just do it as it is neat. Put a bit more in. Give that a swirl around inside. Oh, look at that. I like that. Just gonna need a bit more. Maybe we should have watered it down a bit, but I think it might stick better this way. Let's give it a good slush around. But now, can you see how you can see that gold through those little dots? Oh, wasn't watching that, was I? But that's okay. Let's just clean off my glove. And we carry on swirling this around. Or just make sure you don't do what I just did and drop it over the top. So what do you think, guys? Should I just get my finger in there and put some all the way around? But I think the top bit's going to hide that anyway. There's a little bit there that needs some. Let's just give that a swirl around. Bit there. Right. So, what's your thoughts? Right, let me just clean off my glove a bit more. Back in a minute. Right, so where all these little dots were, now you can see gold paint through them. I think that's like quite a nice an effect. So you could either do that, or I'll maybe try it again and see if maybe a thicker coat would cover it completely, but I don't dislike that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to give it a seal, and I know you shouldn't do this until the next day, but just for the purpose of the video, I use this Stone and Concrete by Clark's Wax. I just leave all my little brushes and sponges and bits inside and close the lid. But let's give this a seal and see what we think once it's sealed. So what does everybody think? Let me know in the comments, and if you've liked this video, give me the thumbs up, give me a like and subscribe. I'm a new channel, so every like and follow would do me good at this point. So that's how it's turning out. Right, so let's get this little cap on. What did I do with the cap? Oh, there it is. Squeeze this back on and see what it looks like. I know the paint in there is still wet, but just so we can see it finished, we'll pop this back on. Seems to have... Right, let's try that. Pop that back on. There. So we have an Aquacast resin bauble. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.